this is Ariel.
And I'm Carla.
And in this series of sound advice, we are talking about our new baby. It's the musician's roadmap to Facebook and Twitter. And today we're going to focus a little on Twitter. In our Twitter segment of the book, Carla has written a great part of it that talks about how to leverage fans of other artists and make them your own. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Sure. Now, for me, my style of music, one of my sound delights is Arie. I'm a big fan and I'm influenced by her very much. So what I did was I went to the search engine that Twitter has. You can reach it by going to search.twitter.com. And using the advanced search function at Twitter, you can search for particular keywords. Like in my case, I looked for Arie, look for people who were tweeting about Arie, who lived 25 miles in New York and who were talking about her recently. So when you find people that are tweeting about someone who likes music that's similar to yours, you can then find a way to contact them, to communicate with them, and engage them so you can have them come and follow you and eventually join your fan base.
So you didn't just drill down for the sound alike. You also drilled down on where you live.
Yes.
Because obviously you play gigs here in and around New York. So that made perfect sense. If you had followers of the band in New York or of Arie in New York, they could then help you lead you to some true fans.
Right, exactly. And for me, I definitely want to build my email list, and Twitter is one of the ways that I feed into my email list. So by finding people who are talking about Arie, I can find people who also will like what I'm doing and even come out to my show.
That's great. So what happens after you identify one or two or five of these people? What's your next step?
Well, my next step is to look at what they tweeted, like look at what they talked about, because they might have mentioned that particular song, and I contact each one of those people individually because everyone is different. And if you were searching for Arie, different people will be talking about different songs, for example. So if someone said, oh, I'm listening to Arie's Beautiful, then I can follow up and respond to that person and say, oh my goodness, I love that song. And then that just starts a conversation, and then people say, wait a second, that's really interesting. You like Arie too? And then they find out that I'm a musician, because I don't start with...
Right, you never want to jump in and hype yourself. You
want
to sort of feel out the waters and determine where people are.
Exactly, so I just start with saying, hey, both of us really like Arie, and by the way, later on, I mentioned that I'm also a singer and I like Arie. My music has been compared to hers, and then usually people will come back to my site and check it out, and if they like it, they'll follow me back.
Great. Thank you for that awesome advice.
You're welcome.
This is Ariel.
And this is Carla.
And this has been Sound Advice.